What is up, you guys? It is Matty, and I am bringing you an awesome new episode in the Road to Champion series. And the reason it's awesome is because I've got some updates for you, and things have finally started going well for me. So firstly, I've just come off the back of the weekend, which, you know, I'd read myself up for. It was going to be an awesome weekend. I was going to be pushing really high, and I absolutely failed so bad on so many levels. I just kept losing raids and then gaining and losing, and I literally spent the weekend going from like 2,980 trophies to like 3,020, up and down for what collectively over the weekend was probably about 16 hours of clash time, 8 hours a day, like full on. So it wasn't going well for me, so I ended up like sort of last night ending on 2,995 trophies or something like that. And I wasn't very happy about it. But then the world came to right today. It's Monday morning. Sorry, it's Monday evening now. It's like 6 p.m. or something like that. But this morning's raiding was so good. So firstly, last night I got raided for 21 trophies, which dropped me down to 2,995. Okay. And then this morning I woke up, if you look at the timing, so 21 hours ago I was doing some good attacks, I was building up my trophies again. I'll go down to the bottom actually. So I was winning, doing a couple of snipes, then I lost at 47%, bad loss, not happy about that at all, lost 18, I was like shit. So I carried on looking for raids, managed to gain some back up to 20 hours ago now, and I was doing good. And I got that 53%, then thought, right, time for bed, you know, that was and I'm going to show you this raid because it was a really good one. But first, let's look at the raid. This raid I want to show you because I can't show you the raid, but I can show you the base. Because luckily I found a Town Hall 9. Oh, it's still destroyed. I was hoping it wasn't. Let's see. There's the Town Hall anyway. It's a Town Hall 9. And you can pretty much see what I did. It was a full-on balloon raid with the minions behind. So I took the queen, lured the queen, took her out. She was only level 5, so it's quite an easy thing to do. I didn't even lure the clan castle. I just chucked my balloons in, had the minions to follow, and then lightning the clan castle as they came out, and it just worked well. The clan castle went down. I think I dropped in my clan castle troops and heroes to get in the extra trophies as well, to get the 50% to get the 2 stars. So that was a good raid. It's a shame I can't show you. And then straight away following that raid, last night I got here we go, another good raid. This was worth 11 trophies as you just saw. But look at it, it was a dead base. Whenever you find a dead base, it's like happy days. So I dropped into balloon to get the arch queen. And then a minion over here because it was out of range of all the defences. You can see the expos are dead, by the way. You can see the infernos are dead. So when they're all dead, you pretty much want to attack the raid, do the raid. Even if the defences are really high, it's a good chance you can do it. So as you can see, my plan was to go in from the top. Dropped all my balloons, dropped a couple of rage spells as well. Now, for some reason, I don't think I had my full army when I did this, so we'll see after. I think I only had 2 rage spells, no lightning, no third rage spell maybe, so we'll see. But I dropped in the loons and the clan castle behind, and they did well, to be fair. They started clearing out the buildings, getting some loot. I got a nice pocket of minions here that are taking down the Inferno Tower and the Town Hall, and that's about to go down. So there it goes, and 42%. I was like, yeah, no problem at all. We've got this, guys. And lo and behold, the troops did okay. They carried on taking down the buildings, got me up to like 49%, and I was like, need 1 more percent. What can I do? Or no, they did take down that. And I did see that there's a lot of elixir left, so I thought, you know what I'll do before I leave? I'll just drop the king down there, because I don't think I had the queen either, so it's a really risky raid, to be fair. But I got the king in to go and get some of that elixir. So yeah, I only had 20 loons instead of 24. I only had 2 rage spells, didn't have my queen, so it was a really risky raid. But when you see a dead base, the infernos and the expos are what ruin it for you, and without them, you are golden. Anyway, that was that. So I woke up this morning. I'd done those raids. I was at 2,995. Woke up this morning and I went in to do a raid. And first raid I found, you're not going to believe it when you see it, was this. Look at that. I saw that base. It was worth 21 trophies, by the way, which is, again, pretty good. This guy was in Master 2, and I was like, no effing way. And, I mean, even the one air defence that's there is under construction, so it's not operational. So I dropped in 6 loons, 1 minion, he's chilling up here, and I was letting him go through, and I was like, you know what? I've got balloons in my clan castle stacked up, so they're ready to come in. I don't want to throw any more down. I don't want to throw any more minions down, because I just want to be able to go straight in to find another raid straight after it. So I left those balloons there, and I thought, oh, I had a little way of like, oh, I could use my heroes. I have them. So in a minute, you'll notice I realised that I'm throwing my king and queen. I'll speed up for you. You don't need to see it in real time in speed. There go the king and queen, and in they go and just literally tear at the base. So easy. I haven't had a break like this in a long time. That got me 21 trophies. I mean, God, to say I was happy was an understatement. So that was that. Then I had to drive into work, so I managed to keep my phone live, which I don't recommend doing, by the way. And I did that, and then you can see here. Oh no, this was 10 minutes later. Sorry. I just found a nice, easy sniper-rooney. There we go. So simple as this. Drop the queen at the top. I knew she'd be out of range of all the defences, and took down the town hall and left it completely there. Because it was only worth like 18 trophies, I didn't bother going for the 2-star on it. I wasn't sure, I wasn't confident that I'd get it either anyway. And then I found this base. So, God, I've been so lucky. I was so lucky this morning. But look at that. Another snipe. Now this snipe was worth 30 trophies. Look at the loot as well. And I was like, 30 trophies. This is worth going for the 2-star, even though it looks really difficult. Now I will play this in normal speed, because this was quite a tricky one. So I was confident I was going to get the town hall. Now what I noticed, there were big pockets on the left and the right hand side of barracks and collectors. But what I wanted to do is get the air defences out of the way, and so I could take those buildings down without a problem. So I dropped in a group of balloons there, lured the queen out, and then finished her off. I think I do the same at the top left. I can't remember how I did the raid, but the idea was those. I went in down the bottom first down here. I want to take that air defence down. I sort of failed. Dropped in some more balloons, and then I was able to do it and take down those air defences. So I wasn't too worried about the arch towers, because I knew I could overwhelm them. Now I think the last group of balloons I went in for this top here, because I wanted to get that air defence out of the way as well, and blast through with my balloons. I did take that arch tower. Look, so I dropped a rage spell in, threw the balloons, about 7 balloons there, threw them onto the air defence. They took it down, then they moved onto the arch tower and took that down as well. So that was nice. So all I had to do then was start dropping in some minions to take out percentage points I'd covered. Where there was a arch tower, I'd drop in a little bunch of minions so that they could take out the building quicker. And at this point in the raid, I was thinking, you know, maybe I've got a chance here. It's 38% already. There's quite a few buildings left. So I just started chucking in some minions where I thought there was going to be easy buildings to take. Obviously, barracks and builder huts have low health, so they're easy. So we're at 47% now. Got more buildings going down. I had both heroes left. I had all sorts. Got another building here for 49%. Dropped in that dragon there. Literally failed. Straight onto an air bomb. Seeking air mine, but the minions carrying on at the 49%, and somewhere I dropped my hero, I think. Oh, I dropped a lightning spell. I wanted to keep my hero alive, and I was about to go offline for work anyway, because I was in the office. It was like 8 in the morning, and it was time for me to start working. So another 21 trophies there, little bit of loot as well. So then I was with my brother, who's Ryanair in my clan. I was like, it's time to go offline, so I moved my king into the centre, made sure they were both able to defend, made sure that I was ready to, I had everything I needed, like my clan castle was full at the time, which I think it's still full of everything that I'd requested at that time as well, and I went offline for like 60 seconds, and that's when I got a -1 snipe. Oh my god, I was so happy. So I just like gained 46 trophies or something, or 48 trophies, and then lost 1 for the defense. So it was absolutely perfect. And and that's just set me up for the whole day. So now what I'm going to do is go and do some more raiding and see, and I'll record those and we'll see how we get on. So yeah, let's go. Ooh, I like the look of this raid. Just having a think how I'm going to deploy it. Okay, we're going to go for this raid, guys. All the experts are pointing down. We've got quite a bit of percentage down the bottom hand side. No queen as well. So there's lots of things that are going right. It's going to be 8 trophies as well. So first thing I want to do is take down those archer towers. I'm going to drop 2 balloons on, because I know that air defence is right there as well. The wife's making all sorts of noise during my video. And try another 2 balloons there. They did spawn a little bit further away than I was hoping for, but we got it. Awesome. And now what I'm going to do is hopefully... Okay, we are going to need to use a rage spell here to take down those Teslas, which are doing a good job in killing off my loons, and then rage them into the cannons, and hopefully that archer tower is going to go down now. There we go. What I'm also going to do is go for these... Okay, I think if I take out that mortar first, then I can go for these buildings over here, because I think they really do need to go down, but I don't want my balloons to get distracted by that mortar when I drop them in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to rage spell them in. I need them to go for that air defence as well as the archer tower. Okay, so they didn't get the archer tower. Just thinking... Yeah, I'll have to finish up this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to rage spell that, just to make sure at least I get at least one of the sides fully, and take that down. So now what I'm going to do is start positioning the minions around the map. That air defence might have to go down at some stage, but for now I'm going to leave it be. Dropping in the minions down the bottom left here, making sure I spread them around the map as well. Now the air defence is covering a nice percentage of that side. 40%. We're looking pretty good on the raid now. This is the point where I start to grow in confidence. I can see extra buildings going down as well. And now I'm pretty much confident we're going to absolutely smash this raid. So what I'm looking for now, here's the 50%, is what loot I want to get. And I might as well just go for the lot, to be honest. Going to drop in my clan castle down there along with some more minions. I'm going to drop in a group of 14 minions over here as well, see how we get on with all of those. Because I'm overwhelming them with minions, I should be able to take quite a few of those buildings down, getting me most of that loot. Just looking at what's going to be left, not much gold at all. Elixir wise, I can get a bit more. Just going to make sure the queen doesn't take too much damage and call it a day on that raid. So I've got the 8 trophies, I've got some loot as well, and that's done nicely. So there's a live raid for you. What I'm going to do now is show you a couple more replays, because I've gone up a little bit in trophies, which is awesome. And as you can see, I'm on 3081, which is the highest I've ever been. So the first thing I'm going to do is set my rage spells back off. That raid ended up being really nice and easy, to be fair. No stress at the end. I could had both my heroes, my lightning spell all ready, so I didn't need to touch any of them. It's because I was patient, waited. It was only 8 trophies, so it wasn't 10, but for the most part I'd rather get that raid, those 8 under the belt, and move on and find another 8. Just going to quickly set these off, because the last thing I want to do is have dead time. I want to keep going. But yeah, there's a couple more raids I want to show you, which I've just done. So first one here for the 10 trophies. And you can see with this raid, experts are pointing down, there's a lot of potential on the outside. Now, one key thing I've learned, I got the Arch Queen's attentions first and took her out. There we go. And one key thing I've learned is always leave yourself some space on the map to for your heroes. Okay, so you want your heroes to be able to clean up if you need that last few percentage. But anyway, You got to be quite conservative with the balloons. So I used 3 balloons down the bottom there. I was hoping they were going to move on to that wizard tower and take it down, but it was doing some damage as well. Meanwhile, on the right, they did take that wizard tower down. On the right hand side, I'm dropping in some rage. I'm dropping in some balloons as well. I dropped 2 balloons on that arch tower, or actually I dropped 3. That's a lie. I got the arch towers down. The left hand side again, 3 balloons in, because they're covered by an air defence. So it's 3 balloons if they're covered directly by an air defence, and 2 if they're on their own. So on the left hand side I dropped in, you can see how many traps were there then. That was crazy. The guy must have put all his traps in the one place. So, and again, look at that. Anyway, so I wanted to take down those 3 buildings on the left and the right hand, on the left hand side now, to clear that whole side of the raid up. My balloons sort of failed, so it's a bit of a fail there. So what I did, start dropping the minions all the way around the map now to start clearing up those, get those points in, see how much work was going to be left at the end of the raid. There is some arch towers covering the rest of the base, but as I said, those can be for the heroes for the cleanup if you need them. So at this point, it's just a case of assessing what's going down, looking where the extra percentage is if you need it. When you start getting, well, you'll get used to watching the raids and seeing if it's going to be a good one or a close one. I think at this point in the raid I was like, oh, this is okay. I dropped an extra in minions to take down the builder because it's low health there. You can see the minions right at the bottom there getting up some nice percentage. Dropped some more on that elixir collector as well. 48%. You can see 3 buildings on the left hand side as well anyway, so going to be an easy 50%. So I just dropped in a couple more minions, took down, got the 50%, and that was it for that raid. So nice and easy. Just trying to think if there's anything else I did. Oh yeah, I went for that extra dark draw down the bottom, but they really didn't do much of any damage to it at all. So yeah, I took the 10 trophies and ran away. And I suppose the final raid that I'm going to show you this evening, where are we, is this one. Now, really happy with this raid. So what I did, it was a town hall snipe, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and get the 50%. I was quite, the air defences were not the best, most central, but all the experts were pointing down, and that was enough for me really. So on this left side here, I wanted to clear the arch tower and the wizard tower preferably, but I missed the arch tower and I was quite annoyed about that. But I'd missed my opportunity really with that rage spell because the queen, I got the queen's attention. So the queen was now going for my minion down on covering the town hall. So I was watching her, thinking, and I tried to lure her at the top, but it didn't work. So in the meantime, I dropped 2 balloons down on that bottom arch tower to take it down. Anyway, now that the queen is here, I used some minions to take her down. While she was going down, I dropped more balloons on the right hand side. With a single rage spell between the two to take the buildings down, but I dropped the rage spell a bit late and the balloons a bit early for it to take down the wizard tower, so that was a kind of a bit of a fail there. I can't remember if I went back for it or not. By the look of it, maybe not. Just trying to remember what I did next now. Yeah, dropped a rage spell in here. Though that wizard tower was covered, those arch towers weren't covered, so I wanted to make sure I got the wizard tower, but I didn't get it in the end because I'm retarded. So I dropped some more balloons on that wizard tower. Then my balloons on the left hand side, there was about a group of about 5 or 6. They definitely did get all those arch towers, which was great. But because there's quite a lot of percentage in those pockets, I wanted to make sure I get as much as I could. So down the bottom here, I'm throwing in a group of minions because there's a lot of buildings in there that I could get some percentage from, which is fine. So I dropped in a little horde down there to see how they do. You can see the percentage start to rack up now as the minions are clearing up those buildings. Over here, I knew I had some buildings if I needed to take them down as well. Moving up to the 35% now, and this is going to take me close to the 40%. So at this stage in the raid, I was like, okay, I'm going to need my heroes if I'm going to do this. But first, I'm going to drop my clan castle down here and some more minions up here to get a couple of extra percentage, get me as close as I can. So the 43% there, 44%, and then it's going to be heroes time. So because of I didn't have to worry about the Barb King, and there was at least 3 buildings up here, what I decided to do was start using the Arch Queen to take down the first army camp. I was starting to run out of time now, so I sent my king in as well so he could start taking down the other army camp. And the idea, I dropped a lightning spell down there on the builder hut as well to take down that building, and then the queen took down the builder hut, raid over, quit straight away, but got 18 trophies. So it's been a hugely successful evening so far. Yeah, I've managed to rack up, and I'm at 3,081 trophies now, so 119 to go to champion. So that's it. I might do a quick say hi to YouTube to my clanmates, see if anyone's online and active at the moment. Ooh. Here we go. There they go. So see if anyone's online or wanting to comment there. Sorry, my it's gone a little bit laggy. So yeah, I'm back on the successful. I've been pushing now for a good few weeks. Had a lot of ups and downs. Haven't recorded all of it for you because you don't need to see me failing a load. You just need to see how I win, why I win, and then you'll figure out the journey yourself when you start trying. So big shout out to Yeon Woo. Hello to Lord Aziz. So we said hello to you as well. Lucky, bigging up the Aziz as well. But yeah, seems like those three are online at the moment. So you lucky buggers got a shout out on my channel. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, do it now, and I will see you on the next video.